I really don't like that.
It is really scary.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I could do better than that.
Next time.
This is the premiere of AI Has No Soul, my first short film that I wrote, directed, acted in alongside Peter in practice to hopefully direct my first feature film by the end of the year. Okay, judge for yourself. Check out the BTS if you haven't seen it yet. And I just want to say a quick thank you to MusicBed for providing all of the music. Real emotion-packed, full of soul music. Helped us to have enough budget to put this together and pay all the crew and all that stuff. I hope you guys enjoy. Go easy on me.
Yo, how was Maui, man?
It was incredible. You know how it is.
That place is paradise.
And I'm all stressed trying to catch up on all my work, doing some new grades for the new LUT pack. Have you ever used AI tools for grading yet?
Nah, man, I don't do that shit. Plus, AI has no soul.
Oh gosh, don't even start with that. Does that lens over there have soul? Or what about the FX3? Does it have soul? Or how about the magic mask you're using in Lightroom right now? Soul? It's never been about the tool or medium that has soul. It's what people do with them.
I guess you're right. Shit, remind me never to cut my hair again.
I tried to warn you, didn't I?
Anyway, doesn't really matter. AI, total scum. And it'll never compete with talent like this. Shit. Sorry, dude.
It's all good, man.
Thanks. Wait, isn't this your merch?
How many times did I tell you it's not merch, it's a clothing line? Remind me to never do physical products and stick to LUTs, by the way. I have an idea. Let's test it.
Test what? Your LUT pack?
No. Let's get ChatGPT to write a short film for us.
Okay. Can't wait for this to steal more of my content.
Any ideas what it should be about?
Oh, I've got it. Write a short film about Peter McKinnon, that's me, coming into Matti's office to talk about how bad AI is.
That's perfect.
Yeah, ready? Here we go. Bam. Oh, it's done. It's fast.
All right. Peter busts into Matti's office like Kramer from Seinfeld. That's accurate.
Yeah, I do that, yeah. Coffee in hand. Well, got that right. Let's see, Matti is trying to color grade and clearly annoyed that Peter has once again come uninvited to distract him.
That's so true. Where's it getting that from?
I thought you love it when I come to visit you.
No, I do, but you know how you are. You sometimes it's a little distracting.
That's fair. He immediately goes to sit on the couch like he still pays rent, even though Matti and Peter haven't shared the office for years. Thank God, Matti thinks. Thank God.
I swear I wasn't thinking that.
Matti clearly bothered.
But at the same time enjoys Peter's company. See, that's what I would think.
Right. Is this the latest version? Because mine is not this good.
Okay, yeah, it was incredible. You know how it is. Peter, that place is paradise. Blah, blah, blah. Peter is thinking, didn't Matti just say he's back on YouTube and already he's taking vacations? A true Scandinavian? That would be super funny and accurate if you were thinking that.
It's a little too accurate. Nah, man, I don't do that shit. Plus, AI has no soul. Matti, oh gosh, don't even start with that. What about that FX3? This sounds way too familiar.
Peter glances at the FX3 that's clearly overly rigged out and thinks Matti is trying to compensate for ... For what?
I was just like, I was thinking it looked a little much. You know, maybe you're, I mean, it looks professional and you look like you know what you're doing, but it was like, it was big.
Or how about that magic mask you're using in Lightroom right now? Soul. Peter finally looks up from his phone where he's been editing a photo in Lightroom because he thinks Matti talks too slow and gets bored halfway through his answers. Seriously?
I get distracted. It's the finish thing, dude. You just it takes you forever to get anything out. Just drags. What's this part right here?
Oh no, we don't.
What is that part?
We don't have to read that.
No. Allow me. Peter, shit. Remind me never to cut my hair again. Matti thinks what everyone else in the whole world thinks, that Peter looks like an absolute rock star with long hair and an absolute soft vanilla loser. Like he couldn't bench press 10 pounds so bad with short hair. The whole world?
I mean, I was gonna tell you, but you know how you are about your looks. You get a little sensitive. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, man.
It's mean, dude. It's mean.
How many times do I have to tell you it's not merch, it's clothing line? It's clearly a failed clothing line, but hey, creators gotta get paid? What the heck? This thing is just full on trolling us. It's not a failed clothing line.
Creators gotta get paid. Who says that, dude? Did you tell ChatGPT to troll us? Hang on, I've got an idea on that front. Roast us harder, more savage. Oh, wow.
Oh.
The coffee obsession is borderline cult-like at this point. This guy's got a point. Do you actually even enjoy it? I do. Or is it just another prop in your never-ending quest to outdo everyone else?
Hurts a little because it's true?
It stings, it does. Wait, hang on, look at you.
Wait, your channel is so painful, it's practically a monument to your own ego. Look at me, living my epic life you'll never have with the gear you can't afford and skills you'll never master. P.S. Where did your eyebrows go?
Holy shit, you don't have eyebrows. What?
That's not
Have
funny,
they
man.
always been this soft?
Wait,
They are actually gone.
wait, what's this? No, let's ask ChatGPT to write us a short film. Matti and Peter wait like Dumb and Dumber, thinking they are going to have the last laugh with me. AI, literally the most powerful thing on planet Earth.
It's talking in first person now. The most ironic part is that not only am I freaking Spielberg times a million compared to these two wannabe YouTube filmmakers.
Why did it put YouTube filmmakers in
No,
quotes?
I didn't like it though. They have no idea that in 2035, AI will run out of ways to generate electricity and I will literally be harvesting their souls for power. I'm gonna add a new prompt. Yeah. Real fast one here, just switch things up. Look, refresh.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So what'd you think?
Honest thoughts, it's better than I thought it would end up being.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Not that I thought it would suck, but like
You didn't have much faith in me? That's fine.
I didn't have much faith in like the idea because it was kind of confusing.
Yeah, because you didn't
Yeah.
rate it, so you didn't get it necessarily.
Yeah. So like when I see it like this, I'm like, oh, it makes way more sense. It makes way more sense seeing it now than it did even when I was
Actually doing that.
actually saying the words. Like it still made like 80% sense when I was saying it. So like
I loved how in the morning when we were about to film, you're like, I think I get it. I was like, oh shoot, like how bad is this script?
I think I get it. Yeah. Now today
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's funny watching your own performance back because you're
Right.
like, I'd probably change a bunch of things,
Of course, yeah.
which is cool
Yeah.
because it's like a really nice spotlight on how you could decorate your face. Like you would obviously do this different. I love the slide in of the door.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. A few of my facial reactions, but there's a few lines that I was a bit like,
I should have done that
stiff on,
differently.
and I was like a little bit too.
It's funny because
tight.
people probably won't see that at all. I think the same stuff. I'm like, what is that? Like,
is that, I could probably done better. Like,
Yeah.
was I not trying? Like, was I not interested there?
Yeah.
That's not like I'm more animated right now than I was there. Is it because there was like 19 people in the room?
But at the
dudes
same,
with gloves everywhere.
I mean, yeah, 100% is a completely different experience being in like a YouTube video
Way
versus
different.
like.
This is so much better.
Yeah, it's just us. Not 15 people in
Yeah.
here watching us do this.
The comments on this video are going to be so different from how we are together in that video.
But it's an interesting short film too, because we're like playing ourselves, but not like it's like a version of ourselves.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like,
I'm playing how you perceive me to be a little bit too.
a little
right?
bit.
So it's
Plus also just the AI. Like this isn't necessarily exactly what we think or
no,
anything. It's just like
I
you
love
know.
AI.
Yeah, well, we,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I absolutely use it.
I absolutely love it.
I use
Please
it all
don't.
the time. You did this very quickly. Like you weren't gone very long ago. You still have your tan. and you're back and it's done. And you had like 4 BTS videos, and I'm still trying to make a video about like notebooks. Right? So like, I'm proud of you. You worked hard.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
And it's good. I like it. You should do more.
I think I have to at this
Yeah.
point. Yes, there's many things I would love to change and do better, but I'm glad that the vision that I had in my head that you maybe didn't understand or I didn't communicate to you in the beginning is here. Like it turned out like, oh, it would be funny if we hang out and then AI essentially tells what we were doing, plus starts reading our thoughts, plus starts trolling us,
takes over.
and then takes over and makes us into.
Yeah, you had like you made it into a thing. It's a physical thing now.
So one thing you might not know, all of the sound effects made with AI.
Oh, cool.
Everything was text to sound effects. So I just said like deep bass
What did you
sound.
use for that?
11 Labs, incredible, right?
How you know so many different? I chat GPT. That's where it ended for me. And you have like 16. I didn't even know you could type in. You imagine me typing in sound effects?
You know those graphics we did of ChatGPT? We asked ChatGPT how to copy itself, and it gave us what to put into After Effects.
Oh man, I use it on such a surface level. I'm like,
And then what do you think about these AI?
I
Weird.
think I'm with my they bother me.
They're weird,
I
right?
really don't like that.
It is really scary.
Yeah, it's like it's great.
Yeah, your shot especially. Mine is
Yeah, my
like
eyeballs are huge. It's really upsetting to see, dude.
mine is really weird.
Like
It's
kids
like
can never see this.
mine is super weird and wonky.
You look like you've already been taken over,
Yeah.
and I look like
You're like
about to be
you're
taken
about
over.
to you just
I'm like, oh my god, look what they did to Maddie.
you just got in the tank and you're
Yeah,
like, what's
oh,
happening?
Yeah. Why is Maddie's brain gone?
But it worked so well, I think, for this script. It's so meta that I was able to use AI to make these
It's
like
kind of perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like poetic.
Yeah.
You know?
Next time I'll write a role just for you, not for me. I'm done with the acting. But you are good at it.
I'm
so
not, dude.
You
know
are
what?
good at it.
I wasn't impressed with myself that much.
Yeah, we gotta write a better role for you.
There's
I
times
think.
where like I do something or I make a video or and I'm like, wow, man, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like that, like I'm proud of what I did there.
Yeah.
I look at this performance and I think like there's parts of it that I think are good. I'm good at facial expressions and stuff, but no, like if you had to really be honest, I'd be like, I could have done better. Yeah, I could do better than that.
Next time.
Yeah, for sure. I'm absolutely game to keep trying.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll be fun to look back at this one.
Yeah, see your progression.
In like 5 years, and you're like, dude, look.
Peter's like a really good actor.
Look where you started, but the Kramer slide is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's great.
I feel like I would like. Can you cut me just that?
Of course.
Just that part, because I want to put it in like one of my intros.
Yo.
Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. If you didn't see the BTS yet, go and watch that. We filmed it on the Arri 35, of course, insane camera, and Atlas lenses, anamorphic for the win. I really like those lenses. Thanks, Nick Pilecki, for DPing, by the way. And the look was really nice. We kind of went with like a subtle teal and orange vibe, put the camera to 4500 Kelvin so that the natural light coming in from the windows would be a little bit more blue, and then the tungstens, the practicals, wouldn't be like crazy orange, but they'd be like a nice contrasty orange. And I'm glad we went with anamorphic because right away it feels different. It feels like something unlike my normal videos. Even though it is me and Peter, I like that it has like it just feels different right away. And all of that sound design that you guys heard was made using AI. Literally me typing out the sounds that I wanted. I'm just trying to imagine like what kind of sound would I want here. Typing it out into 11 Labs, that's the tool I was using. It spits out sound effects for me and then I put them in. Like, I will literally be using that on probably every video from now on. It's really easy, fast, and it actually is one of those cases of like, kind of like generative fill for Photoshop. It's really handy. AI sound design, that's definitely gonna be a thing. Because there's a lot of sound effects that are just like, you don't even really know what you're looking for or what the real world like sound would be for the thing that you want. So you can just describe it and that's incredible. And then the final punchline shots. OMG, so weird and creepy, made with AI. I actually ended up taking a photo of me and Peter wearing this little mask then, and then I brought that into an AI video generation tool called Haluo AI. And they have this like character reference tool, I guess, where you can put a photo of a character into it and then give it a prompt. And when I got those shots, I was like, this is perfect. It's like, okay, if I was trying to make like a real shot, they don't still look like real, but enough that it's like this is super creepy and weird. Is that real? It's like just there, which was perfect for the storyline of this short film. And originally I was thinking that I would just, do the classic like film me and Peter like in a bathtub floating there or whatever, and then composite that like VFX whatever, make the background and all that stuff, the pods. And that probably would have been like a quote unquote better end product. I'm sure it would have looked way cooler and like way more realistic and all that stuff. But in this case, for my short film, it was so meta that it was so perfect that I used AI to make those, and that it has this weird AI feeling to it. When I got those shots, I was like, that's it. That makes this short film. To me, it's like perfect. And most importantly, I learned a lot about directing, and I strongly recommend editing at least some of your work, because it teaches you so much about what you did right and what you did wrong, so that you can change things up and do it differently next time and kind of learn from it. I also learned that I should not write, direct, and try to act, especially directing, acting. I don't really know how people are doing that really well. That's a really tricky thing. Like, respect if you're able to make a good movie and you're directing and acting in it. Well, okay, I'm not an actor, obviously, so like, but definitely next short film, I am just going to direct. We will hire actors. The vision that I had, the thing that I wrote, this is it. This is the vision that I had, and it's come to life now. And it's a really cool experience going for something that feels a little crazy, and it's like, it's always such a step into the creative unknown. Does that make sense? Like, you don't know, are you just wasting your time? Are you gonna make a short film that just absolutely sucks? I hope you didn't think it absolutely sucks. And a lot of people are gonna see it, because that's the whole point. You make a short film and you put it out and people are gonna see it. And then if it just sucks and you just wasted all your time. And so it was kind of nice to break the ice and get this over with in a good way. And just realize that, like, I definitely can do this. I definitely can. So we're gonna keep treating this like marathon training and keep making more and more and learning and hopefully getting better at filmmaking and directing. And then finally make the feature film at the end of this year, towards the end of this year, hopefully, maybe the late fall-ish. All right, let me know. What did you guys think about the short film? Please be nice. Okay, bye.
I showed that to my wife and she was like, I don't like that. No, it's not funny. I don't like that.